I'm sure many of you have been watching the news about Keir Starmer, the split, the momentum, etc. being split, and about Keir Starmer and Labour opposing the immigration bill, and Yvette Cooper's amendment coming forward, go out rubbish about refugees and asylum seekers, going all to actually get this freedom movement skill on the agenda. But well, Labour and the SNP were defeated, and basically the freedom movement key cornerstones of why the British public voted for Brexit in the first place. To actually regain control of our borders, you get skilled people here, not every Tom, Dick and Harry. You get skilled people here only, and those, obviously, if you've got a shortage of plumbers, and you need plumbers, we'll get you in. No matter where you come from, we will have you. I think that's what it is. It's a points-based system based on skills, not every Tom, Dick and Harry, not endless countless of unskilled workers, and basically, I think that Labour are toast in the next general election. And they're against the will of the people. They basically, I think their policies have not changed. What have hardly changed. I mean, you got a new leader. Basically, he's a Europhile, and obviously he is against the ending of freedom of movement, and obviously, obviously campaigning against leaving the EU. So he is a pro-Remainer politician. I mean, Labour, obviously, it would have been wiser for Labour to actually have a Brexit backing leader of the opposition. If you had that, Labour would have more credibility. There's someone like Kate Hoey, obviously, she was still around, and had she not lost her seat, then obviously she would become have an MP, become obviously the leader of the Labour Party. The leader of the Labour Party needs to be like pro-Brexit. They need to obviously be supportive of ending the freedom movement, and obviously be backing the will of the people. And then obviously Labour would obviously get more credibility. But as it is, because those Labour MPs and those Labour politicians who were against the EU, who were Eurosceptic, were driven out of the party. Were driven to the sideline saying, no, your opinion doesn't count, by the father of momentum and Corbyns, and their views didn't count. And obviously that's why you have many people, individuals up and down the country, councillors, leave the Labour Party because they do not see that their party was representing their interests. Only working class people were actually likely to actually vote for Brexit. And these are die-hard Labour supporters who've been voting for Labour for generations. And obviously when Boris Johnson got his majority in December 2019, there are many voters who obviously were not Conservative at all, who never voted Conservative in their life. And this is their first time voting Conservative ever in their lives. Now they get voted for the Conservative Party. Many of them didn't vote for the Conservative Party. They voted for Brexit because they wanted their vote respected. They wanted Brexit. And there's many Labour and obviously many Labour constituent MPs who lost their seat were against the will of their own constituents. So I believe Keir Starmer will lose heavily if he is obviously leader in the next general election. Now Boris Johnson can call a general election at any time from 2019 to obviously 2024. So UK parliamentary session runs for 5 years. So Boris Johnson can call an election any time. Obviously the Fixed Terms Parliament Act has been scrapped, and obviously Parliament demands it that he actually puts a vote for a general election. I think it will pass because obviously Labour will be so desperate to get back in power, and the SNP will want to get rid of him. obviously they'll vote for a general election. But if I was Boris, I'll probably call a general election in 2023. By then, obviously, end of this year, it'll be the first anniversary of his electoral premiership, obviously, because obviously he became Prime Minister with the resignation of that awful, hideous Theresa May in the summer of 2019. And now obviously he got his own mandate, personal mandate, in 2019, in December 2019. So obviously a year from then, obviously he can end the coronavirus, obviously, because China is lying about it through their teeth, and they knew about it, obviously, and that's cost the economy big time. But obviously Boris is going well, and I think he's better with it. And also the fact that we actually have a, I think the economy will bounce back really quickly. People will start spending again because they want to get out, enjoy themselves, etc. Obviously, the employment rate obviously has actually gone up. Obviously, because of the coronavirus, businesses are shut. So obviously, the employment rate obviously will go up. Obviously, our businesses are reopening again. They'll start re-employing again. And obviously, I think 6 months from now, I think the second half of 2020 will show positive growth. And those Remainers who want to actually get back in the EU and want to re-enter the EU, but they can't because the Brexit extension position has been ended. Many Europhiles say that the country run out of food, run out of medicines, which is a total bullcrap. And well, think about it. We survived Hitler, and we had a blockade again. The Nazis blockaded England, First World War and the Second World War, and Britain survived. It's going to be its key. But we survived. And obviously we've got our Commonwealth friends and partners who will jump to aid if the EU try and force a blockade on Britain to do what it wants. Because obviously it knows that Britain is a huge economic powerhouse of the world. And obviously the EU has more to lose than Britain if the EU starts treating Britain like crap, which it has been doing for the last 4 years, obviously. So free movement will end, and I think immigration figures, by 2023, I think the economy will be up, unemployment will be down, and the investment will be up, and I believe Boris Johnson will get a massive majority like the one in 2019. If he actually sticks by his word, etc. He is a politician after all. But basically, I think this country is going forward rather than backwards.